Hi everybody, it's Christine Bertram and I am coming to you live from the Hive here on a Wednesday. It is the 24th of January and this is my second live of the day. In case you guys missed it, you might want to catch the February showcase that I did this afternoon. We started that about 2:30 and we wrapped that up around 4. And it went good, yay. So hi everybody that is already on with me. Don't forget to do the thumbs up. We always like that. And who do we have here already? Wow, so many people. Hi Patty Wright, and there's Rose Garibaldi, yay. Sherry Martin. We have Cindy Runtree and Sarah Merchant, yay. And Linda Hunt, hi Faye Godby, and there's Gail Stefan, yay Gail. Gail's up in Canada, and we have Laura Sullivan, yay. There's Anna Carter. Who else? Karen Woods, Judy Sharp, Mary Lemke, yay. Deb Norman back at it too. Hi Barbara Godby, Sarah Mitchell, and Sherry Everett, and Suzanne Neild. How do we beat Christine today? How did we beat her? Yes, I don't know. You beat me. I was 3 minutes late, and I was trying to get the tutorial on my store before I went live, and it took an extra minute or two. So, hi Karen Wetstein, that's how you beat me. Hi Ann Bellinger. Thanks for liking and sharing, Patty. Whoop whoop. Hi Donna Gruski. Hi Sandy Wicklander. Hi Chris Niebaum. And there's Maria. Yay, Maria. Hi Jenna and Connie Moore. You missed the showcase, Jenna, but I got to show off all of your cards, and they are beautiful. I didn't open up the package until during the live, and so it was a nice treat to see all your beautiful cards. I love them. If I had time in my day to take other classes, I would definitely take your classes. So they're gorgeous. Okay, so you guys, I didn't change my outfit. I don't care. There's 2 lives on the same day where I've got my Wisconsin Badgers warm, comfy sweatshirt on. And so I went for it. I'm like, it's okay. You guys don't really care what I'm wearing or what I look like for the most part, right? I want to be presentable, but you guys just tell me to go with the flow. So I do. All right. So if you guys missed it, definitely catch the showcase. I'm going to also share it onto my VIP page. Oh, I have some winners too. Oh man, I feel like I can't keep up on announcing winners and picking prizes for people, but I always get caught up. So just know that. I do get caught up eventually. So I might just spend a little time while I'm in Miami figuring out that. So hi, Linda Hunt. Yes, Jenna's cards are pretty. So like I had the monthly creative challenge for, at the end, if somebody helps me to remember, I do have the monthly creative challenge, the class card challenge, and the top fans for December. I picked them because I have a lot going on and I didn't want to necessarily take extra time. So I have the winners. So I'll announce the winners. I didn't pull the VIP top fan, but maybe we could do that live so that we can say that stuff is all done. Showcase was good. Lots of cards, you guys, coming your way, and other projects, I think, for February, which is awesome. Just lots of stuff. We literally finished designing the last February card at 1 o'clock my time, and then we did the showcase at 2:30. Nothing like a little bit of stress and when we're done. Thank goodness I had Deb. I saw Deb Norman's name pop up here. I had Diane Bogenhagen here. We have been working since Thursday. We got Let's Just Stampin' ink, paper, scissors design last week, and we did the trusty tools and the sale-a-bration hoorah rah and the monthly class since Monday. The only thing I'm not going to get done for February, and I think I'm going to push it out to March, which is okay, is the Sweet Thoughts, Memories, and More class. And so my plan is to actually, you guys think I'm crazy, I'm going to take it to Miami and I'm going to see if I can map it out and lay it out while I'm there. My friend Marlise is going to be working during the day anyways on Friday, so I've got some time where I can just work on stuff. Get my classes all put on the calendar so that the events calendar is up to date. The PDF is good. It's just the events calendar needs to get updated. And so just know that the Sweet Thoughts is going to get pushed out to March. I already picked the day, I think March 8th instead of February 16th. It will just free me up a little bit to not feel the stress of doing one more design before I leave tomorrow morning. So that's how that worked. So definitely catch the showcase and then reach out to me, and just know if you didn't catch it, if you send a message, just give me till sometime next week to at least reply before sending another message. I generally do get every email or text that comes in. Hi Randy. Hi Barbara. Chupines from Connecticut. Yay. So Laura, you can text my list or your list whenever. You guys can text me, email me. I generally won't take a long time to get back to you, but I just know that with traveling and going to Miami and then going to Tampa to meet with some of my team members over the weekend, it's going to be hard to get responses back. And I don't like to respond until I have my book in front of me and I actually have written your name down in my book. Because if I just reply back, yep, I got you, that means I might not get it done. So I'm very diligent about making sure I write it down before I actually reply to you. Okay, so I'm going to do roll call really quick as long as I have my book right in front of me. Hi, Julie Hilsman. We have one lovely lady who is joining us from Canada, and her name is Gail Stefan, and she is one of Rose's gals up in Canada that is signed up for this class. And if you are in Canada, oh, my phone got stuck here. What is going on? There. If you're in Canada and would like to take this class, Rose has, I believe, 5 kits left. So she is your gal. She's an amazing demonstrator. If you're looking for somebody to take awesome classes with, reach out to Rose. She would love to help get these kits into your hands. And her contact information is in the description of this video. I already saved it out there, so you could email her, you could call her, you could reach out to her however you would normally like to reach out to her. So she actually is teaching class tonight at Boston Pizza. They've had a lot of cold, nasty weather up there, and that class had been canceled 2 other times. And so she was really happy that it didn't get canceled again tonight. Hi, Kathy Jackson from Iola, Wisconsin. Hi, Cheryl Gramlich. I believe that's Cheryl G. So we're going to do roll call really quick. If I'm saying roll call and I did not call your name, you are more than welcome to reach out to me via like text message or email and just say, hey, is there a chance you can get me signed up for class? And we'll figure it out. That happened on Monday, actually, you guys. I knew that I had 1 left, but I'm like, somebody signed up for this class and I don't think I wrote their name down. And it was actually Carissa, and she reached out to me right after class. She's like, hey, I heard roll call and I don't think I heard my name. And I'm like, yup, I forgot to write you down, but you know what? I have a kit for you. And that was perfect. We figured it out. Well, then the same thing happened with Rose doing the roll call for Technique Club class, and she didn't call Carmen Sanders' name. So Carmen reached out to me after class. She's like, hey, Rose didn't say my name. Well, that was my mistake because I sent her the kits and she's on my list, but I have to retype out the list to give it to Rose to read out loud. And with looking up and down, I missed telling Rose to say. So we like to figure it out as sooner rather than later. So I'm going to do roll call here. And this is a great way to double check everything, right? Okay, a little bit long of a list. So Jean just got finished with the afternoon video. Good. Hopefully you found some things. All right, we're going to start with Jenna Helms, Donna Grushke, Sandy Wicklander, Sherry Everett, Karen Woods, Shirley Malarkey, Nedra Dover, Debbie Gast, Christy Wiltshire, Pat Fleming, Angelique McClendon, Jeannie Parker, Sherry Martin, Suzanne Neild, Nan Ryan, Patricia Settle, Deanna Stell, Leslie McMinn, Mary Lemke, Kimberly Cronauer, Susan Bellamy, Feline Mays, Rachel Horsch, Susan Wormley, Brenda Cottrell, Patty Wright, Lynn Beasley, Ruth Nicholson, Linda Scott, Linda Hunt. You two Lindas were like you both right after, and I loved this. I love it. So you keep me on my A game. Carmen Melendez, Marcia Dean, Susan Rich, Linda Hodge, Sarah Merchant, Barbara Godby, Jenny Knutson, Ann Van Willigan, Pat Taylor, Sharon Davis, Phyllis Oderman, Sheila Roberts, Laura Sullivan, Jennifer Jones, Francis Rodriguez, Chris Niebaum, Lori Baxter, Bonnie Kemen, Annette Rollin, Beth Vickery, Shirley Malarkey, Shirley Peacock. We already said Shirley Malarkey. And going back to Beth Vickery, I think this is one of Beth's first classes with us. So welcome to Beth to the class. We hope you have an amazing time. Shirley Peacock, Pat Lee, Barbara Rudolph, Tundra Hudson, Melody Miller, Mary Carls, Rose Garibaldi, Carla Lake, Faye Godby, Shelley Cooper. Shelley, this could be your very first class as well with me. You also signed up for IPS, so that'll be your second, but I hope you enjoyed class tonight. Carmen Sanders and Anna Schaefer. I do have a plethora left. To me, a plethora is more than 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 plus 5. Maybe I might have 19 left. Hi, Penny Powell. She says, hit that thumbs up. Yay. Lots of this class is probably, it's already moving to the past available classes. This is a class where if you, I'm going to shut this for the moment and show you the cards. I'm going to show you, you guys got some of you got a free gift. I'm going to just flip this down while I run and grab what everybody gets. So these are the cards we're going to be making momentarily. You guys, there's always a lot of moving pieces and moving targets. And so Donna Grushke helped me figure out that I forgot to include her in getting this pack of paper. And I like to make rights with the wrongs. And so Donna, this will be mailed out to you soon in your next package. So when you order with this class, if you ordered the bundle, which is Be My Valentine and the punch, and you got something else like the embellishments, or if you got the pack of designer paper, or if you got the ribbon, if you ordered one other thing from the suite, this is my promotional bundle class, you got a half a pack of the designer series paper. And I had here, I have to mark it in a specific way in my book so I don't miss it. But Laura Sullivan, Frances Rodriguez, Barbara Rudolph, Debbie Gass, Donna Grushke, Barbara Godby, Ann Jenny Knutson, Cindy Posh, and Joyce Kornick. They all got the bundle along with something else, and they got a half a pack of paper. So it's my promotional suite class that I do. Hi, Melody Miller. Hi, Mitzi Stanley. It's my promotional suite class where I pick out a bundle or feature bundle, and then if you guys like it and buy the bundle as your RSVP for class, I just noticed that when they laminated my book, they put a hair in the laminating. I can see it. That's funny. Okay, so it's my way of saying thank you for liking what I picked to make for a class. And this is the spread. It's on page 8 and 9, pages 8 and 9. It's called the Be Mine Suite collection, but the bundle is called Be My Valentine. And it also has these little pillow boxes, the sweet sorbet ribbon, and then the gemsies. They're adhesive-backed hearts and flowers. Now, if you haven't seen the pillow boxes, let me go grab one made up. We did them as an attendance gift. Hi, Shelly from Western Wisconsin. 1 second. We used the pillow boxes as an attendance gift for the escape. So anybody who did the escape with me, you got one of these pillow boxes. Chris Dudarenki made all of these up for the escape. Super cool. And she tied different ribbons around them. In the inside, what we fit in here, and I drug my feet on this. So you did, Laura, you did. Well, I hope you like it. We put in here, for everybody's attendance gift, I had some of these made up as a gift for everybody who did the escape, a little Kleenex packet, and that fit in there perfectly. It was awesome. So I didn't want to necessarily ship food, more food or chocolates. I wanted to have something that was usable in a way that you didn't have to consume it. I mean, your nose will consume it, but all right. So what we'll do at the end of class 2 is we'll do a drawing for those who placed an order to get this class for free from me as a way to give a little extra little gift. The little adhesive hearts and flowers look like this. They come on a sheet like that. Oh, she loves it. Good, good. I'm glad you love it. The sweet sorbet ribbon, it looks like this. You guys will have that in your kits as well. And the other card we used was diamonds on this one. So what's cool about this is you have 2 pocket cards and we have a book card. And then we have a regular, I'd say regular card. All right, so let's get rocking and rolling. You guys know I leave at 3:30 tomorrow morning to go on my trip. You know me, I wait till the last minute to pack. I got to get everything done and then I pack. And yeah, so after class, I've got to get a little bit more prepping done. I got all the pictures taken, but I have a little more prepping to do. So we're going to get right into the thick of making cards, you guys. We're going to just bypass all of everything and just start stamping, right? So I'm going to get all my stamps pulled out. We didn't pull in a lot of colors to this class. It seems like it was just sweet sorbet and pink, petal pink, and then memento. And hi, Jean Maxwell. All right. Hi, Susan Bellamy from Florida. And you just got home from church. Yay. All right. Just in time to get started. All right. So we got that emptied out. And what I'm going to do, which one do I want to start with? I think I'm going to start with this card, which is the one on my left. And we're going to put these away. We'll start with this one. All right. So everything should be in your envelope. Look for the envelope that has a Sweet Sorbet card base. That's important. And in here, you should have a little circle of petal pink that is die cut from Stylish Shapes. You'll have a little hexagon that is cut out of the middle of one of these mats, and then it was further embossed with the painted textures. All right, and that is, don't worry about the hole. It'll be okay. We're gonna cover it up. You have a little 1/2-inch strip for your sentiment. You'll have another piece of Sweet Sorbet, and we cut out one of the other die cuts from the other card with this mat. And it's always good to just eyeball your papers to make sure that they fit in there nicely. I think this is my favorite. It's offset. Oh, good. This is your favorite card. Awesome. I think you mean that it's offset, like yeah, this card I have a hard time with because it's offset. I am more of like a straight and up and down like that. Like angles are hard for me. So yeah, this is slightly offset. This is embossed with the Softly Sophisticated, or the Softly, it's from the sale-a-bration catalog. You get it free with the Softly Sophisticated stamp set, I think. And you'll have a little bee in here that looks like that, and that's from the designer paper. Hi, Jennifer Jones. You should have a white mat. And then you guys will have a piece of white ribbon. And most likely, it is not cut like this. My helpers cut my ribbon in half for me, and it was a communication error that they cut it in half this long way versus on the short, on the long side. So I'm just going to straighten this up. Ultimately, what you guys need to do is cut this herringbone ribbon. It's about 3/4 inch wide. What you're going to do is cut it in half, so it's thin like this. If you leave it thick, it's too bulky for this card, I think. So you're going to want to cut it in half like this to use it. All right, so let's clean that up. And then you have your Sweet Sorbet card base. And we're just going to take it and burnish it on the score line. And this is a vertical card, so we're going to leave it like this. And what we should do is we'll get a little bit of our stamping done first. So this inside looks like that. Now it says yours sweet as honey. Honey. You could do a Valentine's Day or a thank you. We put thank you on our sample. That is from Something Fancy. If you do want to do a thank you, Something Fancy has something. But I think to just stay with the Valentine's Day theme that we have going on, we're going to use Happy Valentine's Day. And we're going to stamp that right in the middle using the Sweet Sorbet ink. You guys notice I'm not pulling out my foam mat ever because we have the glass mat underneath. So it stamps really good. And then we're going to do You're as Sweet as Honey on this one. And that's right here. We're going to ink that up and get that centered right on our little, it's like a scrap, a 1/2 inch scrap. When you guys cut mats like this, you end up with a 1/2 inch. And that is what this primarily is. Now, I went up a little high. My H is kind of going off. I might just flip this over and see if I can bring it down a hair and a half, like that maybe. Hi, Cindy Reed. You're waiting for your sweet to arrive. Yay. You know, they've been doing really good with shipping lately. It's normal for us. It's usually about 7 days, and they've been spot on with that for us. All right. We are not done stamping. I just realized there's one more thing stamped here, and it's the trail, the bee trail. This little bee is like right about here, and what we did is we stamped this little trail thing at second strength. So you're going to take it and stamp off, and otherwise it's darker. And then I'm going to kind of guess where he's going to start from, and then we're just going to make a little loop-de-loop tail like that. It's just, you know, and I wonder, that's so light. I wonder if we should just do, I'm going to try it again and go like that. It's a little bit darker, but you can see it. You couldn't really see it at first strength. And I'm going to, you could only see just part of it at the second strength, but the part was right over the words. And I didn't line it up good. So we have a second side to our paper. So why not use it, right? Go something like that. There. Like that. Oh, yours is delayed because of the weather. Yeah, that makes sense. There is some crazy weather going on. We are in the winter time. Your little bees like this, there are no dies for them, unfortunately. You will have to get your scissors out and fussy cut around it if you want to use it. Now, you could be like, yep, I'm good. I don't want to use it. Find a different happy home for your bee to go. Give it away if you don't want it, whatever you want. But if you want to use it, you just want to trim around it like so. And then we did glue it on the inside. So this paper has, it's a full sheet, a 12 by 12 sheet. And it has different, oh, I can show you with Donna's pile here. Hang on. See, Donna, because I forgot to give you your designer series paper, I can show it to people. Just show you guys like that and like that. So that little guy is going to go there. So in here, there's a sheet that looks like that. So there's that one. There's one facing that way, and there's one facing the other way. And these are the beads that we used for the class. All right. So we can do a little bit of gluing. Now, for these, because these mats have holes in them, I would recommend gluing the top like that. And then our bee. This will go right about there. And then it doesn't matter which designer paper you put on which sweet sorbet. But by gluing the top, you don't accidentally get glue through the middle like that. Just like so. Perfect. Now the bottom one, I did glue flat, and then the top one, I popped up. So let's go ahead, glue that. Glue that, and we're going to grab this one over here, like that. So grab your card base, and then the petal pink embossed with the softly sophisticated goes on the top. You can put, so cute with the bee on it. So you guys, Rose did the Technique Club class yesterday, Tuesday. She did that. She also featured the Be Mine suite of products for the Technique Club class. In case you missed it, you can catch that. She's got the Stampin' with Rose channel. So this is going to just go slightly offset. I've got like this corner kind of hitting the edge over here. This one's about 1/4 of an inch. And this one kind of just catches the corner over here. And then this will get popped up with dimensionals. Oh, I don't want little ones. Let's go over here. I've got this sheet right here. So when you get to the end of your sheet of dimensionals, do not hesitate to use these side pieces. They work just as well as when they are the normal size that they are. Hi, Feline. Thanks for liking and sharing. I appreciate it. All right, so there's that. You can pick these off. And then make sure your bees are not upside down, right? Like that. Get them like this, and this is going to go a little bit crooked the other way. So you really do cover up some of this DSP. So if that bothers you, you could always cut out part of that designer paper and make something else with what you cut out. Ooh, Laura said the suite is going to be her granddaughter's Valentine's for her first classmates. Yay! And I heard she's watching with you tonight, so hello to your granddaughter. I hope she enjoys watching with you. All right, so then what we're gonna do is take a little bit of glue and put it right in the middle of that strip. I'm gonna attach the circle right in the middle, or eyeball it, and grab your scissors, and I'm gonna just banner the ends here. Not banner them, but slant them, I guess. Something like this. All right, now you need to grab your tear and tape. And we're gonna do our tear and tape sandwich on the back. So Feline made all 3 of her grandkids' Valentine's Day cards with this bundle. It was so fun. Good. Yay, yay, yay. So excited. Yeah, the bee punch is super cool. I don't know if I really showed you guys the punch very much, but there's a little bee body, and then the wings are actually a heart. And we use this on one of the cards, and then there's a small heart as well. Hey, you can see me in the... There you are. Hi, I'm waving at you. So it's so cute. All right. So we have, now that that circle's on here, we can put this tear and tape at like a diagonal back like that. And pick the ends off. And I'm going to hold 2 pieces over here so that I have them ready for when I need them. And then this is kind of what you're working with next. So it's half the size. It's like half as thin. So I'm going to take the end and I'm going to catch my tear and tape there, right? It's catching the back, and make my loop and then bring it back, right? So it's coming out like that, and cover that up with your tear and tape. Grab your ribbon scissors and then trim your ends, and then repeat on the other side. So I'm going a little bit away from here to create that little gap, because that's where my tail is going to come out. Make that loop and bring it out. Now, this is almost the length I need it to, but it's a little long. So I'm going to flip this over, grab the tear and tape, and now I can trim that just a hair. That's how I would do that. A speech bubble. Yes, Jean Maxwell. Somebody said that in class on Wednesday night. Somebody said exactly that. Hey, this looks like a speech bubble. It's like, yep, it sure does. All right, so now what I would do is grab the dimensionals, and I'd put 1 on that side, 1 in the middle, and 1 there. And this goes onto this little hexagon. I center that as best I can. And then now, because you already have this and this dimensionalized, we just need a little bit of liquid glue behind the hexagon. Now this I tried to make straight, so it didn't matter what was going on in the back. This, I tried to make my You're as Sweet as Honey lined up straight with the edge like that. Okay. That's what we got. So cool when you have 2 designer series papers that kind of coordinate and complement each other to use for that. All right. I have a random little diamond in the bottom of my bag here. So we're going to use that one. And he's going to go under my fingernail. And this one's going to go right there. Okay, got that one. So you should have 2 big and a small. 2 small and a big is what I think I gave everybody. So you'll have 2 little ones. So I've got them on opposite corners, and then you have either a medium or a large one. But I put the 2 opposite sizes on one side. And some of you might be better putting your 2 down here and your single up here. It just depends on where you've got a little more open space. Thanks, Jean. All right, so we got that one done, and what you could Stella would be your petal pink and your sweet sorbet. You could Stella all your little bees too, all these little guys. Bzz. Put a little love on them. Good. Thanks, Annette. Awesome sauce. Okay. We got that one completed. Awesome, awesome. All right, so let's put this away. All right, next, we're going to do a pocket card. We'll grab this one. And by pocket, we mean that you have a card here, and it just slips into the pocket. All right. Let's grab a kit for that. This one right here looks good to me. And let's see what we have for our pieces. You'll have a piece of white. Oh man, look at that underneath there. That's where it's at. You have a piece of white and you have a piece of sweet sorbet. Now this is what you're going to use to put in your pocket. That's what that is. Then you have two hearts. If I only had a heart. We have one that is vellum and one that is petal pink. All right. You have a little bee body. There's our bee body. Two rectangles from the Timeless Arrangements. That sounds right. Timeless Arrangements dies. These are so cool because they have stitching around them and these little baby X's in the centers of them. Very cool. There's like 3 of these rectangles, I believe, in that die set. You have a vellum circle. It's 2 and I think 3/8 or a quarter. 2 1/4. All right. That's what the vellum size is. I punched it from a Stampin' Up. I shouldn't say I did. When we designed it, we did. But I think Karen Wetstein punched these, or Tammy did. They use a 2 1/4 inch punch, and that might be retired or it might be in the online exclusives, but it was around at one time. But there are dies that I think are from the Reach the Stars that have circles about that size. And then we have our designer paper. One's for the bottom and one's for the top. They are back to back. They are the same piece in general, but we have the honeycomb at the top and the bees at the bottom. Okay. And then you have your back, which is like a quarter sheet. Oh, thanks, Mitzi. Thanks, Cindy. Thanks, Melody. All you guys are all thinking it's very nice. I like that you like that last card. That's good. I have a hard time with cards like that. Like the offset cards is what Laura said. I just have a hard time with them, but they look good too. All right, here's your Sweet Sorbet ribbon. It's got a white edge on it and then Sweet Sorbet in the middle. Now, I need to talk to you guys about this. Anna scored these for you, and she went off of my instructions. She followed the instructions on the pin pad. No, I'm just kidding. That's like when you're at the store. She scored these originally here, and I caught it before we kitted them up. And hi Frances, she tried to erase it as best she could, and then she rescored it. So you can see there's a more pronounced score line, and then there's a less pronounced score line. You will never see the less pronounced score line because it actually gets put behind the designer series paper. But just so you know, don't fold it on that one. Hopefully it's not. Hopefully we got them in your kit correctly and folded. So you guys should already have it folded like this. Don't worry about that score line at all. It's no bueno, no good. This then folds back. So you guys will have to flip or still skin this flat back. And then this is where our pocket's going to go. You are more than welcome to glue the edges of your sides down, but I didn't. I let the ribbon, you can see here that it's coming out the bottom here. I personally let the ribbon do the work for it. So what we can do is we can get these guys glued. Oops, I got to make sure I do it correctly. This way, like that. Oh, that's the inside for the last card. Right? Is that it? Nope, that's the one I did. Oh, I put it back here already. Hang on, let's get you in your home right there. All right, let's get glue happy with these 2 pieces first. If you want to do all bees, you guys can do it however you want to. So, this honeycomb goes at the top here. And you do see petal pink around the edges. So it is matted versus going edge to edge. Now this one, make sure your bees are facing the right way, not that they're upside down. This one goes edge to edge. So what I'm going to do is make sure that I'm flush on 2 sides for certain that I'm straight like that. And then I'm going to flip it over and use my scissors to trim off any extra little bit that's hanging there. Again, you see the score line on this side that's not supposed to be there, but once the card gets shut, you won't notice it. Perfect. Then we have some tear-in tape that we're going to use. 2 pieces waiting in the wings, and then 2 pieces go on the back, here and here. And this is where you're going to run your ribbon across the front of this, like that. And then use the tear-in tape to help sandwich that. So many times in the past, my tape did not stick, and by using one piece, right? If you just use one piece, it comes apart later. Like by sandwiching it between 2 tapes, it really holds it good. Now before I put this down on here, I'm just going to gauge it to make sure I don't need to trim anything, and it looked good to me. And now I'm going to put liquid glue on the other areas of the petal pink back. And then this can go right onto that quarter sheet. Okay, just like that. Now, I don't think I did actually glue that down. This, I'm noticing I didn't glue it on here, but I did glue it here. So to help that, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to squeeze a little bit of glue in there. And that'll help hold that flap down. Perfect. All right, so then we used You're as Sweet as Honey again on this card, and you have to be careful. I had class the other day, and somebody stamped the sentiment down here. And then when you put it in here, it's half getting covered up. The goal is to actually see it when this is in place. So you could, in essence, set this in here like that, and then use it as a guide. The goal is not to get ink anywhere. Thanks, Cheryl. The goal is to not get ink anywhere on the card. So make sure you don't have ink all over your block. And if you don't stamp this good, you can still flip it over. But we're going to put, it's off to the left a little bit more. So that's going to go right there. You're as Sweet as Honey. Perfect. And then on the inside, we put a little honeycomb. And you could put it in Petal Pink. You could do it in Daffodil Delight. I have Petal Pink in front of me, so I'm going to use the honeycomb in Petal Pink and just put that I'm trying to figure out which way looks, there it is, like that. Good. Petal Pink, it could be honey or daffodil. Okay, then this now can get glued onto the Sweet Sorbet card that we have here, like that. And then that can get tucked in here. All right, there's a little bit left for stamping. Let's go ahead and do that now, and that's our B. And then there's the two stripies and its little butt, little stinger. You want to make sure, ooh, that squeaked really weird. The Daffodil Delight paper is kind of porous, and Memento never like inks up the greatest for me. So I'm going to be very diligent about making sure I get a lot of ink on this and then let it marinate and soak into the yellow word bubble. What were the scoring measurements on the Petal Pink piece? I don't know, actually. The Petal Pink, I don't remember, honestly. Deb, it's on the PDF that I sent you. You have that PDF. You said you found it this afternoon. I know for sure that this was 4 inches because I know that this is 4 inches, but I don't remember the distance there. So just look it up, if you don't mind. Grab it off of the PDF that is in your email. All right. So it didn't stamp it amazing like I want it to. So what we're going to do is grab, the PDF is not correct. Really? Well, that means we have to update it for everybody. What does it say in the PDF? I was going to try to look it up really quick. What does it say in the PDF? Otherwise, I'll get my ruler out and we can measure it really quick. I'm going to get a black marker, you guys. Now that I have it glued, but I can grab a different kit. I'm going to grab a black marker, and you can see here it's not the greatest, right? So we're just going to take a black marker and just touch it up ever so slightly so that it looks really nice and dark. Like I said, my Memento, there's something with it, with stamping on more porous paper, that it'll do this. If that is incorrect, Deb, I will have to send out a revised copy to all the people that took the class. And so we want to make sure that we get it right. I can get a ruler out here. Just color this in quick and give it some extra touch up on this side too. There. And one more little spot. Like that. And then over here. Perfect. Okay, so you see, that really did help. It helped big time. All right, so how would we put this together? There's little hearts here, and what I would do is, I really like burnishing like the heart tips here, so that it gives it some depth. It just curls it a little bit, like that. And I would do that too with the pink one. Like that. Okay. And then I will take a glue dot. Well, look at that. My bone folder had something on there, and it made, can you guys see that? It made my heart black. So let's see here if my sand eraser can take that off. Okay, it's off. Oh man, it's on this guy too. Check this out. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I don't know if you can. It made it black. So let's see if it wears right off. Oh yeah, it comes right off. All right. And perfect. Okay. All right. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. So now we're going to grab the vellum heart. I'm going to put a little mini glue dot on to this heart right here. So that will attach these two together. They are not equal, I guess. This, did you just see what happened? One side of the heart is bigger than the other side. So when you put it on like this, they don't match. But when you put it like this, they match. So I completely rolled my wings the opposite way. Yes, Deb, that sounds right. That's definitely 4. So this should not be 4 1/4. It should be 4. So I will get that updated. If that says 4 1/4, that is wrong. It should say 4. So what is the other measurement then? I don't know if that's, yeah, that's right. Because this isn't, this is, I was gonna pull out the big handy dandy ruler here. It is 7 1/2 scored at 4 6 5/8 is what that is. All right, so now we can attach the little wings to the back of the bee body. All right, then you have a circle, which I think I'm going to just use some tear and tape on the back of that. Kind of run it right through the middle, because that rectangle, the Sweet Sorbet rectangle, is there. So good catch on that, Deb. Me and 2 others missed that. So I'm glad we can catch it though and get it fixed. So I'm going to put the circle down. It's going slightly above that ridge here, and it's maybe 1/8 of an inch from over there. And I'm pretty sure that I popped up, what did I all pop up? I actually popped up the vellum circle and then did this flat. So what I'm going to do is the opposite on this. I'm going to pop up this rectangle, and then this goes right about here, like that. And then we could do this one flat, and how I'm going to do it is putting a dimensional, half of that probably. We're going to put that right on the side there so it doesn't hang over too much. And then we're going to put the other dimensional on that side. And then we'll run a little bit of liquid glue. Hi, Deanne Dawn. Ready to get inspired, yay! So I put liquid glue in the middle and the dimensionals on the side. And it is down a little bit lower than it's not in the middle exact. So we're going to go something like that. And then let's pop the bee up. Why not, right? Pop there. And let's put another one right there. That fits in there something like that. Cool. And then for this one, you guys will have a flower in your kit. You'll either have a red flower or a pink flower. On that card I have a pink flower, but you definitely could be using a red flower as well. And there's big flowers and there's little flowers. And so you either got a big or a small. And you either got pink or you got red. To make that work with the kits. Yay! We did good. So I'm not going to touch the bee for stellaing, but I am going to see if I can get its wings stellaed. And you could also do your little rectangles. And you can stella ribbon, so you could always run your stella over the ribbon. Hi, Nedra Dover. Better late than never. We're on our second card. There's 2 more left to do. And that would complete this one. Super cute. So if you haven't done a pocket card, it's another great way to... this would be a great mystery card night, wouldn't it? I was just thinking about that. But now you guys might be on the lookout for a mystery card. I was just thinking this might be a good mystery card layout. But then you guys will know what maybe I'll have to wait a little bit to do that one. So, but yeah, there we go. That's it. And you guys, if you missed it, it's so cheerful. I am totally in agreement. And that the bee's face, it makes you smile. Yeah, he's like, I'm just buzzing along, minding my own business. His own business. So, and thank you to Deb Norman. She caught that that the measurement on the PDF is supposed to be 4 inches and not 4 1/4. Hopefully the other one is correct. So, all right, there's our second card. I'm starting to realize I'm getting glue on my glass mat, and I can at least wipe it off and clean it. All right, we're gonna do the book card next. And the book card looks like this one. Right there. And when you open it up, it opens like this, and then we've got a little heart on the inside. So let's see what we all have here. Pocket cards. You don't do them often, but you know, pocket cards are fun. They are fun. So my question to you guys is, would you consider a pocket card a fun fold, or are pocket cards not fun folds? All right, this is from the Nested Essential Dies. So that is where your sentiment's going to go on. This is a deckled rectangle, and it is cut from the In Color Specialty paper. You have a little 1/4 inch strip of Daffodil Delight. It's just to add a little color to it. Hi, Betty Pyle. You have a bee in your kit. I'm calling all bees, calling all Autobots, calling bees. Bee was my favorite, or is my favorite Transformer, I would have to say. He's a good one, and I just watched I think the last Transformers movie. It was good. He got his voice back, which was awesome. So, calling all the bees. If you ended up getting a bee that was missing part of its heart in your kit, and you don't like it, just reach out to me. We I left my helpers unsupervised while they were kitting up the Wednesday before the escape while I went to teach my class at 11:11 Burgers and Beignets. And we found in class on Saturday that some people that had in person had their hearts cut in half. They were missing it because it was an edge of paper. So somehow the beads got put in that shouldn't have been used for kitting, got put in into the mix. And we think it was only for in person, which we fixed them. But if you did get this class and your bee is missing, it's part of its heart, and you're not excited about that, which is understandable, just reach out to me. I can always put one of these little guys in the mail for you. I'll just put it in an envelope and mail it. But so what I'm talking about is part of the heart was cut off. But if you are good with it and not putting the heart, that's fine too. But it is cute with a little heart. So you have to fussy cut that though. Here we have a white for our inside. And the other thing that I'll talk about is you can see I have two pieces here. But for everybody online, you have one piece of designer paper that is wider than this, and it is how it's supposed to. When we cut, well, I should say when Karen cut the designer paper, when you cut it this high, you end up with a little strip this way on the end, and it was just small enough that it was too small. So let's show you. When you fold this, when you put this on here, there's too much yellow showing. So I grabbed my kits from the in-person group of card kits. And so instead of not using these, because they were really close, we decided to just mat it onto another piece of sweet sorbet. So nobody online has a double mat. Just letting you guys know, the reason why you see me with two is because for my in-person gals, they generally are like, okay, that's fine, whatever. And I don't ever like anybody to have something different when I'm doing online. So just so you know, you guys will all have the piece of DSP wider and fitting into the little book binding area better. But the other thing here you have is the honey jars, and you have a sweet sorbet mat, and you might want to test it. Paper place it on here, and if you are not happy with how much sweet sorbet you're seeing, you can always get your trimmer out and you could trim off a hair. And then you'll end up seeing more sweet sorbet. And I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to cut off a hair there, and I'm going to cut a hair off. And I don't want to cut my heart off at the top, so I'm going to cut a little bit off at the bottom. And let's see if I can see now I'm happier. I see a little bit more sweet sorbet. So we try our best to cut everything precise, but sometimes you do want to line up things and make sure they look good. Sometimes trimmers can be off a hair. So we're going to glue this piece and this piece for now. Let's get them glued so that less paper on the desk here. Make sure you glue your right sides. And again, these two patterns are the front and the back of the same piece. And so that's going to fit right into there. And then this one will fit onto my sweet sorbet mat, which again, you guys won't have that. I'm noticing there's a few little hairs on the side of this paper. I'm going to just trim them a little bit. There. All right, now we can flip these over, and they go right onto the front of the card. Make sure your honey pots are facing the right way. Oh, Frances is making them for her granddaughters. Yay! They will love them. All right, so that's like that. And then this one, it's like that. So Deb Norman, going back to you, if you did score it at 4 1/4, you can erase it and score it at 4, and that score line would be hidden underneath there, okay? So hopefully it didn't mess you up too much. All right, then what we're gonna do, your granddaughters are so adorable, and so are these cards. Yay! Thank you. I bet your granddaughters are adorable. We'll put a little tear and tape in here. And what we're gonna do is secure the ends of the longer ribbon. So you have 2 pieces of sweet sorbet. The longer one is gonna go like this. So center it, and then you're just gonna flip your tails in here, and then use another piece of tear-in tape to help sandwich them really good. Like that. And then we're gonna glue the binding down like that. And you can bend this back now. Perfect, glad you fixed it. Good, good. I'm glad you caught it. All right, so there's what we've got so far. Then this little piece right here is just gonna go on underneath, and then we're gonna tie an overhand knot right onto it about 2 inches down, and tie that nice and tight, and then grab your ribbon scissors, and you can trim that tail and that tail. So it's like a faux bow, or like, it's not a bow, but it's like a fake knot. All right, let's do a stamping. So we've got on here a heart. If I only had a heart in sweet sorbet, and it is at 2nd strength, so I'm going to ink up and stamp off. So that's what 2nd strength means, or 2nd generation. Now, there's something on my stamp, and when I stamped off, I could see it left that weird mark, and so I know now if I go and stamp again, I'm gonna have that weird mark. So when you see things like that, get them off your stamp. There was some sort of fuzz there. So stamp off, and I wanna practice again. Okay, so let's do this one more time. Stamp off, oh, that's perfect. Okay, and then we're going to stamp 2nd strength kind of right there. And you can see, I know that when I scraped off, I scraped that black fuzzy thing off. And so that was hanging out on my photopolymer stamp. And then we're gonna take the Be Mine and put that right in the middle. And then we have Happy Valentine's Day. So Tanya Jackson just said that she should have gotten on the ball and ordered this kit. Love this part and set. Yay. So Tanya, I have like 18 or 19 left of this class. So it is free with a $50 order using my current host code. Gotta get the host code on. Or it's $26 and it's mailed to you. If anybody's local and they want to do porch pickup, it's $20. But I have like 18 left. So you are welcome to still get this class. And anybody who watches this video, in the next 6 months, I will probably have kits left. You love this card and set. Good. All right. I figured that's something like what you meant. All right. So we've got the Happy Valentine's Day done. And what we're going to do, let's just place this together here. So I've got that, and then this little, perfect. So what we can do is this little guy gets glued, and then our back gets glued. Like that, and a little bit like that. So grab that little yellow piece, and that gets centered on here. So big shout out, you guys. Karen Wetstein cut all of your designer paper for this class. And she cut these little yellow things, little rectangles, and Tammy and Anna helped out, and Tammy's mom Sandy helped out. So big shout out to all the die cutters. Was there any and there's embossing. Rhonda did the embossing on that first card. I don't think there was embossing on any other card though. All right. This one goes right here on the inside. So I love vertical book cards. I love them. They're so, like, a book card is one of my favorite cards. Do I need to send a text to you? Yes, Tanya, I would really appreciate it. I will try to remember, but when I'm in my class like this, sometimes my mind goes on to 15 other things after we decide that you want a class. So it would be good to text me, Facebook message me, or to email me, whatever works best for you, and just help me remember. I can't promise I'm going to get it in the mail before I leave for Miami, I'm going to do my best if I do get people who need stuff mailed out. But honestly, at this point after class, I need to get packing. I really do need to pack for my trip. And so I'm not late. We are leaving the house at 3:30. So, and that's like 5 plus 3. That's in 8 hours. And it'll take me just an hour to pack. But I should try to get some sleep too. And we're making 2 more loaves of sourdough tonight because Tyler's still on his sourdough kick. So we have 2 little babies that are ready to get made into bread. Sounds good. I love them. Oh, Annette loves book cards as well. So you guys, I put a couple dimensionals back here. And all I'm going to do is pop this on to that piece so that it's centered. And then I'm going to add now liquid glue onto that piece right there. The deckled rectangle. And then this is going to go in the center here. I think it's in the center. I might have it down just a hair because that B is there. Haha, that rhymed. All right. Then we're going to grab one more. I like to save these of my dimensionals if I need some tracks for anything. So I'm going to come over to this other sheet and we're going to cut those. Oh yeah, perfect. You can definitely, that is the great thing about YouTube lives or any live, you can catch the replay and watch it later. All right, so there's that. I'll also, oh, thank you so much, Tanya. I appreciate that. We're gonna put that little guy buzzing right there. Bzz. And then for this one, everybody got a heart. It was either yellow or red, and it was either small or big. So I'll use a small yellow one here, and that I just put that right in the corner like that. If you guys have these gems and you want to put more on, you're always welcome to. But it was really hard because they had, like, these 2 colors could work for one card. The white flowers didn't really work for any card, but the blue ones got saved for the next card that we're going to do. All right, there we have it. We've got another one done. And what we can do is throw this in here. We want to start making sourdough. We will need to chat when you get back. Yes, you betcha. So Tammy Sikolik was just over. She's one of the helpers. She helps die cut her mom. And we were babysitting a starter for our friends, a little sourdough starter. And so we made ourselves a little starter from that. And so we've been making sourdough now. I think we're on like our 10th loaf. I was teasing Tyler, I'm going to get sourdough belly. Like, I'm going to get my a bread belly. I'm like, I got to be careful. Otherwise, all I'm going to be eating. He's eating bread for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But I'm like, he works it off. He's a guy. Like, he's got a very high metabolism. But for me, it goes straight to my midsection. All right. So there's that. Yay, our book card is so adorable. So cute. Okay. We have one left, and it's my favorite, I have to say. I appreciate that Betty said so pretty and Cindy's cute. You guys, if you liked those, I think you're going to love this last one as well. So if you did the escape with me, the Winter Creative Escape, you might recognize this card. We used this, pretty much this card for the escape, except for we changed out the ribbon and the label color to Sweet Sorbet, because that's what you guys all got in your goodie bags. Oh, Cheryl loves sourdough. It's good. I do like sourdough. I can't say that I don't. All right, so let's grab one of these card kits. So everybody got a seed packet. Yay, in your kit. And you guys, I did. I went to look for seed packets, and you would not believe it. I found these, and it says Be the Change. A pollinator wildflower mix. You can do with it what you want, but it was so awesome because it's balmy blue, and it had a bee on it. And it fits perfectly in the card. So everybody got one of these in your card kit. Perfect. Scale in Canada. I don't know what Rose did. I gave her the link for these. I don't know what seed packet she did or if she didn't. Guess you'll have to maybe reach out to me if you need help with getting a seed packet. I can tell you how I got them. That you had to buy 20 of these though, but you might have a different seed packet you could get from your local like store, or you could put something else in there instead of a seed packet. Okay, so you guys have 2 labels in your card. They are from Something Fancy. One is white and it's already punched, and I talked about this on my Winter Creative Escape live. That was yesterday. I don't generally use non-Stampin' Up things, but I have a punch that I've had since 1999 or 2000, and it's so discolored. Like, it's not pretty anymore. Like, you can tell that that's sun bleached, and then this is what it's normally like. And it's a Fiskars, and Stampin' Up! Used to sell these Fiskars scissors too, I guess, or punches. But Chris Dudarenke went through, and she punched all of your labels for you for this class already. So you already have the punch. Now, if you're getting the tutorial or making your cards on your own, you will have to figure out what you can do to punch that. Again, you could use an 1/8 inch circle punch. You could use a quarter inch is a little big. What's nice about this being a rectangle is that the ribbon is perfect size for it. This bunches up ever so slightly, and then it goes right into it, and it's so cool. So you have some balmy blue ribbon. You guys, you will have to cut this in half. It is not enough to span. We cut 4 inches. When you cut 96 times 4 inches, saving 2 inches or 1.5 inches saves a lot. So you guys are gonna help me be frugal with cutting your ribbon in half like this, and you're gonna use half for one side and half for the other side, and that'll work. We do that when we need to. So this label too, you're gonna need to cut this in half on the long side, not this way. You're gonna cut it in half right down the middle like that. So that's prepped because half of it will go on the top and half will go on the back like that, right? Teacher's spring gift. Yes, a teacher's gift. Yes, it would absolutely. All right, so you have 2 pieces of DSP. They are not the same like pattern. Like this is the yellow like plaid, and then I don't remember. We had a few of these 1/2 inch strips, and we randomly put them in people's kits so that you could put it on your inside and you want it, or everybody got it. Honestly, I can't remember. But if you have a 1/2 inch strip like this, it's just for the inside of your card like that. So that's perfect. That's what that's for. All right, then you should have a piece of balmy blue, and you need to make sure that the score line stays at the bottom and the pocket then opens to the top here. You have a B in your kit. Hopefully the heart isn't cut in half. And you have a regular card base. So we made this as a traditional card. So it does open like a normal card, and then the pocket is on the front like that. But we're not ready to put that on here. We have a little process we need to do. So we're going to flip these 2 over, and I don't see why we can't get these 2 at least glued onto our balmy blue. The smaller piece goes at the top here, like that. All right, and then this bigger piece, make sure your B's are going the right way, that goes on the front of your balmy blue pocket, like that. So that's about all we can do. We're gonna do a little stamping now, but it was nice to get that done. So this one has on it, "You make my heart buzz," right? "You make everything groovy," right? I know those aren't the words, but that is what I thought of when I see this. Stamp it to the right to save room for your buzzer on the side there. So, all right. "You make my heart buzz." Okay, that goes over there. Boom. And then on our innard, we have "Happy Valentine's Day" again, which is all right. We're making Valentine's Day cards. So I'm going to leave so here's my trick. I flip this upside down because in case I get ink on it, then at least it's on the back side. But by putting that there as a guide, now I know I can center my Happy Valentine's Day. If I'm not using a strip, then you could just go straight for the middle. So we're going to go and put it right there. It will be. Okay, so I got to see the full comment now. "This will make a great teacher gift in spring." You are correct. There we go. That's it for Stampin', you guys. Just some sentiments. So let's glue this and get these ready for the glue. All right, so a little line down this one, and we're gonna do a little line there. Oops, that might have been too close to the edge, but we'll find out in a moment. And we're going to put this along the edge. Susan Bellamy, if you're still watching, I am going to send you some information for Monday I got the information of where the girls are meeting and an address. I think Cheryl sent it to me. So if you want to meet us, Penny's actually, she still might be watching. I think we're meeting somewhere in Spring Hill. And so I'll get, that is too much. Let's just move that over there. So I'll get you the address in case you want to meet up with us on Monday. I think they're doing like a stamping day, like people are bringing things to work on and doing a potluck type thing. So I'll take a copy of the message and I'll send it to you so you have it. And then you can decide. Where's the tag from? Something fancy. It's in the annual catalog. And that is another thing I should point out. You know, so I used the punch because I was not about ready to make my die cutters die cut the sides for you. In Something Fancy, on page 166, this is where it comes from, right? It's that one right there. There's that little die right there, that little teardrop thing. That is what's intended for you to die cut on the sides for your ribbon to go through on all of these labels. I would have cried for my helpers if I would have had them die cut that on each one of those labels. No. Like they have better use of their time is how I looked at it. And so I had Chris just help me with punching everybody. So definitely the teardrop thing would look really, really pretty, but nuh-uh. So, all right. This needs tear and tape. So let's grab the tear and tape because I only gave you guys 4 inches of ribbon. If you would have 5 inches or 5.5, you could just run your ribbon right through it. But it was frugal. So we need to make, we need a bunch of tape here. So let's do this first. Let's get this stuff taken off and take our ribbon. Now this is the Balmy Blue and White variegated. I have chemo on the fabric and I'm trying to figure out what to bring the nurses. Shelly, yes, these would be great. Make up some seed packet cards. I would love it. I have heard from Penny with address. I will be there. Oh my gosh. Didn't know I need to bring something to work on. So Susan Bellamy, if you've been if Penny got in touch with you, reach out to Penny. You guys are amazing that you're making these plans. And I'm hoping just to show up and be there to talk and chat with all you guys. But yes, reach out with Penny if you're supposed to bring something to work on. I don't know for sure if that is really the case or if it's just to get together and chat. The other one is Maggie Cooper. And she's out in your neck of the woods, I believe. Maggie Cooper's on the team, on my team, and I think she lives out near you. You guys could maybe carpool together. I'm not sure, but I could put you guys in touch with each other. So you guys, I'm going to attach my tear. Hi, Bobby McPherson. We're going to put the tear and tape on the back of this now to hold it. Okay, so use a little bit more tear and tape, but tear and tape to me is less expensive using a little bit more of than the ribbon, and the ribbon lasts a little longer then. So, all right. We're just getting these guys, the ends right there, like that. Okay, so you have these coming out the side now. So, like, basically we saved that much ribbon times 96. So that always makes me happy to save that much ribbon. And I have glued, there they are, the dimensionals. We're going to pop this label up with some of the dimensionals. And I might just put one right there and here as well. All right, then this can now get set on the front here. Like find the happy home for it. I'm gonna put it right here. That looks nice to me. The other thing too is be cognizant of how, you don't wanna go too low because it needs to hold your pocket down. So I'm gonna go up a little bit higher because I want it to hold my pocket. Then grab some more tear and tape. That will get glue. Let's glue that and let's grab some tear and tape. So 2 more waiting in the wings. And this now goes back here. And that will help us to secure the ribbon tails behind the card. And this is what's going to hold our little seed packet I twist that so it's not so overlappy. This is what's going to hold the seed packet up. All right, so make sure that's nice and good. And then that gets the waxy part off. And now we can glue both of these at the same time. Hi, Patricia Settle. Better late than never is what we say. And I feel bad you did not find your detailed dogwoods card, but I'll have a little something for you in lieu of it. So just, it's crazy. I don't know. I have a check mark next to your name. I have that we shipped it, but I don't know where it is if it's not by you. So I will have something else coming your way for you. Then you guys, the exciting part, put the little seed packet in here. Yay. And then you can open it up and put that right there. Okay. That's our inside. And we have a bee yet. One more fussy cut. Oh my gosh. The peeps that were here on Wednesday night, Monday night. So not last night, Monday night. They were so sick of cutting bees out. So you guys, it's only 3 bees. So it's not so crazy. But these little paper DSP bees add so much to the cards. And you don't have to worry about necessarily having bee stamps then. But it's so cute. We're just going to go round and round until we get our bee cut out. Just like that. Oh, I know, Pat. I know you said not to worry about it, but I'm still hopeful. And we need to say, little baby Jesus lost and found, please bring Patricia Settle's detailed dogwood class around. And we're going to give it a few more days. And maybe it got stuck with something. Maybe it's under something. And when you find it, I'm still crossing my fingers and toes that you have it. And let me know if you do find it. And if you don't, I have a plan. So we're going to take one dimensional and put it up under the wings and put a little bit of glue under the heart. If I only had a heart. And that will fit right over here. That empty white space, and you guys will have a blue flower or a blue heart. We definitely gave you something blue 42. Now, so I use the flower here, so I'll use a little heart here. And there's a little space there for a little heart. Perfecto changeo. I love it. Balmy blue and yellow. They do get me going. I love those two colors together. Balmy blue and berry burst was another color combination from that class on last week, from the monthly class. Those were awesome too. So Stella it up. So don't go by your label, but you could definitely Stella it where your bee is. If you guys have any other gems at home, like rhinestones, or did you end up getting these gems, you could add more. I was thinking about, you could put a little seed, or like if you have, so I ended up with, let's see here, some extra flowers. Like if you guys got these, it would definitely look cool if you had one of these flowers. You could put it up here on the seed packet. I think that would be really pretty there. Okay, so we did it. We cruised through. I'm hoping you guys, I didn't go too fast for you making these cards. I was trying to be mindful of the fact that I'm leaving soon. So I tried not to cruise through too fast, but I also wanted to maybe save a little time to do a little extra packing. I have to pull all of the things together for a couple of my helpers yet tonight. So 2 helpers, I'm still pulling things. And so I want to get that. And we're making 2 loaves of sourdough. So there's still a lot to do yet before this girl hits the pillow. So if I hit the pillow. All right. So you know my question. What's your favorite? Which one do you like the best? You guys like it? Just in time for class tonight, I got my bee frame, my new bee frame, rocking and rolling and ready for you guys. All right, as you guys are telling me what you like, I'm going to write numbers next to people's names. All the cards are cute. Yay, Linda, I like that. It's official. Jean just needs to get the kit. Yay! All right, so Jean, I will add you to my list here. I'll get you on here right away. And Tanya. I believe Tanya Jackson. You were another one that wanted this one. So good. Help me out, you guys. Connie, I already sent you an email about this card class. So Connie is the email to get the card class, because if it is, I'll add you onto my book right away. I was going to write numbers down here really quick. So for people who placed orders, I'm going to give everybody a number: 4 and 5 and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I think I got everybody. So let's see here. Connie, yes, we'll get you on here. So you guys, this is all I need to do. Not Connie. I have two Connies, Connie Moore and Connie Scott. And so I got more here. Perfect. Okay, that's how I get you guys signed up for class. It's really that easy. It can be that easy. The one on the bottom is your favorite. Oh, good. And the one on the bottom was the pocket card. Good. Hard to choose. You love them all. Yay, Tanya. Yes, got you on here. Okay, I'm going to go to the random number generator, and we have 16 people. So I'm going to write 16 in here. We're going to do 16, and I'm going to hit the word generate. And when I hit the word generate, a number will pop up. All right. Cindy says the seed packet, but she loves them all. You know, I love that seed packet too. All right, I'm going to hit generate. Number 9. Number 9 is Jenny Knutson. Yay, Jenny. You will have a door prize waiting for you. Okay, perfect. We got that part of it done. You guys, if you missed it, I did a sale-a-bration board number 5 drawing number 10 won. Elaine Rebeck. It was Elaine Rebeck. I don't know if she watched yet, but Elaine was the winner of board number 5. So that's super cool. We got that done. I'm going to grab my computer, you guys. And if you are wanting to hang around for a moment and hear who won some stuff, I will announce some winners that I pulled names for. Just one moment, please. Okay. Hunky. All right. Let me grab the computer, the Computadora, and I'm going to pull up and announce winners. So I had done the drawings for some of this already, because I know it's hard to sit and pull names. And so now these are, so we're into January. I normally would have done this in early January for December. So these are some things for December yet that we needed to get announced. And I just realized I didn't pull mystery card names, you guys. It's hard. You know what? If somebody wants to help me out, really, if they really do, if you want to give me a list of all the people who submitted cards for Mystery Card Night for December and January and for Share, Create, Inspire It and send it to me, that would be phenomenal. Just putting it out there into the universe. Sometimes when I do that, things come back to me, and that's amazing. So we're not going to do the drawing for Mystery Card Night for December because I did not pull the names yet. So Kelly used to help me pull the names. And then Carissa helped me pull the names. And then Kelly started helping me again. And Kelly is just inundated with too much stuff with her life and with work and her family. And so it's hard for her to help me do some of the small things that she was doing. And when that doesn't happen, then I don't get time either. And so and that's something I think, okay, well, I'm going to do this when I'm in Miami. I'm going to make the list of Mystery Card Night names for December, and we'll do the drawing. I never, don't do it. I just don't do it as soon as I wish I could. So I will pull the mystery card nights for December, and then I need January. Or if somebody's out there and wants to jot all the names down and send me a picture of it, that's amazing too. But and maybe I'll ask Jolene if she wants to help me do that. So we'll do that when I come back. We have live class on Wednesday night with ink, paper, scissors, and we have live class with the Garden Meadow on Thursday. So I'm going to make every effort to make sure we do both mystery card drawings and the Share, Create, Inspire by next week. That's just giving people more time to get their cards submitted. How about that? All right. So top fans for December, though. I pulled those names, and we have 3 lucky winners for December. And how the top fan works is Facebook assigns you a top fan badge when you like, you comment, and you share things on my page. And I randomly draw people, and they win a prize for me on the next time I mail out a package to them. So we have the 3 winners are Susan Warmley, yay Susan, Cindy Bassett, Cindy, I don't know if you're still watching, and Donna Winter. So yay, the 3 of you were the top fan winners for the month of December. And then I have a monthly creative challenge that I do. So you can submit cards under the post for the monthly creative challenge, and I will try to show you guys really quick what that looks like. So when you go into Facebook, well, it was there, Facebook, and you go to Cards by Christine, and then you go to the pinned things at the top. So this was January, but we have here, the guessing game. I have not forgotten about that. That is staying featured until we draw the winners for that, or determine who the winners are. So we have to do that too. Here's the December Creative Challenge. So when you go in here, you can look and see who submitted cards for the Creative Challenge. And so it's not the class card challenge, it's the Creative Challenge. And so very cute from Jenny Knutson. This was a class card, so we don't count the class card challenge pictures in here, but it would be if you followed the theme and called out, like Jean Maxwell, Be My Valentine's Stamp Set, and the Valentine's Day theme, and like Winter, Birthday, Barbara Rudolph, and it's got to be at least using a current Stampin' Up! Product. And so that was Textured Chic. I'm not sure if that's the stamp set, but we'll have to figure that out. Here, Susan Warmley did hers, Anna Rebadou's got hers, but this is where you would submit your entries. Here's Deb Norman, she used Be Mine. She also did another one. And then, yeah, so that's where you would share the monthly creative challenge. I also have my class card challenge here too. And so people who do their cards for class submit their pictures for class card. And I randomly draw a winner for people who share their cards from my past classes that are current, right? So Mary Carl's put it in here as well, which is perfect. Look at all those that Feline made. Awesome. So, all right. So let's let you know here who the winners are. Oh, and my computer went black. Okay. So the monthly creative challenge winner for the month of December was Miss Barbara Rudolph. Yay, Barbara. And the class card challenge winner for the month of December was Linda Hunt. Yay, Linda. And Linda, I have your DSP sampler that I'm mailing out, so I can add a prize to that when I mail it. Okay, so the thing that's left would be the VIP group. So the Cards by Christine VIP group is a place where you can get access to, hi Stacey Burns, love your new bee paper on your desk. Love the card with the seed package. Great, yay. The VIP group, I share the showcase video in there, and those people who comment that they shared it are entered into a drawing to win a half off bundle. So for December, the winner was Lisa LaFramboise, and she picked Earthern Elegance. And so there's a list probably of about 15 to 20 people. So I think what I'm going to do is instead of trying to do it live with you right now, I'm going to pull those names, and we'll do that drawing on Wednesday night for the winner of the half off bundle for the month of January. So, but at least we got some people figured out here. For sale-a-bration, we have had 5 winners already for the boards, which is awesome. Debbie Gast and Tracy Solar. We had Donna Grushke and Shirley Malarkey, and then today we had Elaine Rebeck. So yay, we've had some winners that we've been able to announce. All right. So I think that hi. Oh, I heard somebody, but there's nobody there. Maybe it was a cat. They do make noises. And Hunky, I don't know if you guys can see it. If you were wondering for a kitten sighting, it's hard to see him, but he's right there. That's his lump body right there. That's him. He's sleeping on the mat. So, all right. So you guys got to see a kitten. I don't know where Honey and Tigger are. They're around though. So good. All right. I think you guys were going to end a little bit earlier than normal, which is okay with you guys, I hope. I'm going to take this extra half hour that I would have normally spent with you guys, and I'm going to take it to run upstairs and keep prepping for my other two helpers so that they can get their stuff this week while I'm gone. And yeah, Kelly will be live tomorrow night, you guys, for the paper pumpkin class. I should probably call and remind her. She's going to do paper pumpkin class tomorrow night at the regular time at 6 o'clock. If for any reason something comes up and she can't make it, I will keep you guys in the loop. But for now, I do have a post scheduled for the morning to say, hey, reminder that we'll be live from the Hive at 6 p.m. tomorrow with Kelly. So if anything changes, though, during the day, that I can't change that post because I've got it scheduled for probably 7 o'clock in the morning. But plan is for Kelly to do paper pumpkin. And at the moment, somebody was asking me, I know Laura Sullivan, we got a pumpkin for you. I didn't know if somebody else was asking for a pumpkin. But if there are any, oh, there's that little fruit fly. You guys, it flew into my glasses and is after me. It's tormenting me like it did yesterday. If there are any left after class, or tomorrow night when Kelly's doing class, you will see them back there. And otherwise, if they're there, they're there. And if they're not, that means that they're already gone. And so you can always look for them tomorrow. Avoid this, like always looking here, you guys. I'm leaving this here until we can get through the Happy Mail. If I put this somewhere else, it's out of sight, out of mind, and I have it on my radar that we're going to be able to have some time to do that next week. So good. Thank you, everybody, for the safe trip wishes. I appreciate that. I definitely, people tell me I need to go and relax, and in my head, I'm going to go and work on things. And so hopefully I get a little bit accomplished and also can hang out with some of my friends. So awesome. And hopefully the weather cooperates that we can get out tomorrow morning and that we don't have any crazy snow coming our way anytime soon. So, all right. I think that's it, you guys. Lots of sunshine, love, and big hugs to you. We will see you. I will see you at some point next week, probably on Wednesday night. And hopefully you enjoy class with Kelly tomorrow night. And if anything, you guys can always catch any of the replays that are out there for your viewing pleasure. So I'll count to 10 just in case it ends early like it normally does. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Love you long time, everybody.